do like a big shout out to this item because I'm a huge Platter fan, and a platter for under $18 from Temp-tations. It's the first day that it came down to this low price, but the price goes away at the end of the day, and it's the only order that we have this year. So yes, we have some seasonal colors over here, but when you see a value like this, it's when you scoop it up from Temp-tations because you know we're not going to make it again. Let's talk about the size. So 16 inches, I'll start right here in the middle, you guys. This is our Believe pattern that's reimagined, where we did a beautiful collab with Mary DeAngelis. And look, you can see right here, it's the bee. Look at the heart in the trail of the bee. Mary wanted to be sure we had that. The whimsical flowers, the pops of gold, the little touches of yellow, and then the kisses of black. This is just that beautiful platter. 16 inches is going to be that Goldilocks size, right? I'm sure many of you might have platters at home that you use just for Thanksgiving, or just for Christmas, or just for Hanukkah. This is going to be more of that great middle of the road size. We do something that we call a coupe design. So you see how it shallows out at the bottom? What's so great about that is anything that has a gravy, that has a sauce, like you want to put juicy steaks on here, great. You want to put anything, you know, like spaghetti and meatballs, that's great. I think we're down to 3 colors left. 3 colors. All right, I'm going to start over here. That's okay. White woodland. This is literally the one that I have in my home. The shape of the oval lends itself so well to the middle of the table. So white woodland, that textured wood design. The Believe is the one we were showing and talking to you about. Remember, this price goes away at the end of the day, and it's the first day that it came down to this low price. And then at the very end is going to be our adorable little Easter pattern right there. So we call it Egg Hunt, but look how sweet that is with the little Easter bunny popping off at the end. I would definitely pick this up for next year because you will be so ready for spring, and we won't have this platter again next year. But let's look at all the other ways that you can use it as well. So when you have a platter, you have so much versatility because you can take a ramekin or a bowl from your dinnerware set. You can put it in the center right here, and then you can literally create a crudité. So I love the fact that here we go, it can be hot, it can be cold, but the presentation is just gorgeous. This platter can go into the oven up to 500 degrees. It can, if it will fit in your microwave, great. You can clean it in the dishwasher, but think about how often you reach for platters, especially this time of the year when you're going to the grill and you have things like hot dogs and hamburgers and corn on the cob and chicken breasts and steaks and all that stuff. Well, the fact that it's 16 inches in length right there, and then look at the beautiful presentation, whether you pick the Believe, the white woodland, and that fun, whimsical Egg Hunt, this is a platter that now, if everything else isn't ready, I can put my chicken in the oven on warm and keep it warm. It's a functional platter, and one of my favorite ways to use it is to create a candle garden and maybe some fresh flowers. And this could be the center of your table. This could be the center of your island. This could be how you greet guests when you come in the door. But here's the thing, at under $18 for 16-inch platters, this price does go away at the end of the day, and it's the first day that it came down to this really amazing low price. So think about the platters that you have right now. Like, are you reaching for cookie sheets? Are you reaching for things that don't match? Think about picking up that white woodland because it will match literally everything that you have in your kitchen. And this isn't just a boring white platter. It has texture, it has dimension. I love the fact that it does have that coupe design. So if anything is saucy, no problem. It's going to stay in the center of the plate. But you could just get all of your great QVC foods that you purchase here. Whether it's your desserts and you want to put all of your Jimmy the Baker on here, or maybe it's your Mama Mancini meatballs and pasta, or maybe it's something that comes from Sergio. He has those great charcuterie boards. You can layer everything right on here. Put your candies on here. Maybe you want to tuck this away as a gift because at this great price, under $18 for a 16-inch platter. Here's what I love about it. It's everyday size. It literally will take you from everyday to holiday, but this particular pattern in this shape is the one that I reach for all the time. Let's talk about the colors one more time because I think there's really something for everybody. So that white, again, great to add into everything you've been collecting because white goes with everything, but it also makes it a great gift. So here's the white woodland with all that gorgeous texture, dimension, and design. And then next to that is going to be the Believe. So the Believe has that really crisp white background. Here's where you see the little nod to Old World with our 5-dot flower. And then the bees that have the trails of the heart. So maybe you want to give this to somebody who, this is all about determination with a bee. So someone who's been trying really hard, or somebody who's going through a tough time. Fill it with some cookies. It would make a great gift. And by the way, this is the most limited one that we have. And then next to that is going to be our egg hunt. So I love the fact that it has that sweet little bunny popping out at the end right there. All the different eggs, and then the little 5-dot flowers, all hand painted, even the border right here, all hand painted. So only order of the year, price goes up at the end of the day. Don't miss out on this one. All right, still to come are the mega